Remember last summer?
Last summer.
After getting a tip from a buddy,
Jeff Brule,
I made a couple of trips to one of the locks that protects the city of New Orleans from flooding during a hurricane, and the bass and redfish action was simply stupid. Well, I went back this week to see if the fish returned this year, and fortunately, I got my answer pretty quickly. You ever get that feeling deep in your soul that you just need to catch some fish? Yeah, well, I've got that today. Badly. I've come to this lock where bass and reds tend to stack up in the summertime. Don't know if they'll be here today. Fishing has been tough in South Louisiana. But as you can tell, I got an early start, made a long run out here. I can't really tell how the water looks. It actually looks pretty good, as far as I can tell. Now we gotta see if we can catch some fish. It looks like we're here right at the end of a falling tide. Got a hard southeast wind today. Storms all around. And this tide is gonna scream in very, very soon. But right now it is falling. All kinds of bait around here. Lots of surface activity. So I'm throwing this pop-R to start before that sun gets up. Try and get some fish on top. Wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. Oh goodness, I heard you. I got something for you. Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. He smoked my pop-R, and now he's gonna surf in. Good start to the day. Nice bass. Whew, his bass is warm. Let me tell you, he is warm. Oh, dude, you were hooked well. Oh, there he is. There he is. What are you? Oh, goodness. Oh, shoot. Well, it's nothing I want, unfortunately. Oh, ladyfish. I think this ladyfish is foul hooked, actually, because it is fighting like no ladyfish ever has. Of course, the bad thing with ladyfish is their favorite thing to do is crap all over your boat. So I'd really rather not put it in the boat, but I also don't want to get a hook in the hand, so, or in the eye. It's gonna have to come in the boat. Ugh, look at my hand from that ladyfish. Now I like to fish this pop-R one of two ways. Just the traditional walking of the dog. That's really how I fish it most. But sometimes they don't want that. When that's the case, I'll just let it sit and twitch it. And sometimes that's absolutely deadly. And that's the only way I'll hit it. And I almost always hit it when it's just sitting still. But my go-to is just walking the dog, unless they tell me they don't want that. Or if I get a bunch of strikes where they won't take it. Oh, there's a fish. There's a fish. All right, there's a bass. There's a bass. Whew. Trying to put that hook in my hand, huh, bro? Really need to put some sunglasses on. I'll get one of these trebles in my eyeball. You can see that sun is starting to peak above that horizon. Might mean it's time to switch to a subsurface bait. Summertime to me, when you got high water temperatures, see that water's right now 83.8 degrees. That's when it's more important than any other time of year, in my view, to switch from top water. Once that sun pokes up, you just seem to get a whole lot fewer bites. It's hard to do though, because it's so much fun getting those top water blow-ups. All right, I knew that tide wouldn't fall for long. And it didn't. It came to a complete stop. I'm just noticing nothing's happening. Looks like there's a little bit of water moving in the lock, but all out here, it's dead. These fish will bite again when that tide starts rising, but we're gonna have about a, I don't know, 30 or 45 minute lull trying to get there. Sometimes when this current gets really weak, you can catch fish right inside the lock itself. Let's go try that. I'll give this SP57 a whirl. This is a really good bait for fishing rocks. It's really good bait for fishing anything. Caught a ton of bass and redfish on this bait. Oh, there's a fish. That's a nice bass. Barely hooked. Got him though. Got him. SB57. Unfortunately for that fish, he came up and hit something up on top. So I threw right where he splashed and he hit instantly. Ooh, nice. He smoked me. All right. These fish are all out of the same mold. Not bad marsh bass, not bad at all. We're kind of protected where we're fishing by this wall and also to a degree this bank. But man, I don't know if you can see these trees in the background here. That wind is screaming today. This would not be a good day to be in the marsh. I may end up going into the marsh just for kicks, but it's gonna be windy. It's gonna be tough to fish, that's for sure. Now when you throw this SP57 around rock, you want to throw it right up in the rocks. So you better bring some spares because you're going to beat the hell out of the bait. And some of them you're going to get snagged, you won't be able to get back. But almost invariably out here, when I do this, if I get a hit right up on the rocks, it's a bass. If I get one a little bit away from, oh shoot. If I get one a little bit away from the rocks, it's a redfish. All right, you look this way, things look really nice. Sunny, partly cloudy. You look this way, doesn't look so good. There's definitely a storm out that way. I'm gonna have to check the radar, see how close it is to being here. It's been a really stormy pattern here in South Louisiana. It's forced the cancellation or shortening of lots and lots and lots of fishing trips. And I have a bad feeling it's gonna shorten this one. All right, I'm glad I checked the radar. There's some bad stuff coming, no doubt about it. It's still early, it's not even 8 o'clock yet, but this trip is coming to an end. Believe me, I'd love to continue fishing, but it just ain't gonna happen. The day is over, just gotta accept the fact. So I'm gonna head on out. But I definitely scratched the itch, no question about it. Fishing's been tough in South Louisiana, and I found some good action today on hard plastic baits. I'll take it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the Marsh Man Mast On channel on YouTube. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified whenever we post a new video. And until next time, if we don't see you in the marsh, we'll see you right here on Marsh Man Mast On.